Welcome to the 5-Star Podcast. I'm John.
And I'm Charlie.
Each week, we surprise each other with Google reviews for businesses from all over the world.
We do indeed. And because we are both business consultants, I specialise in ops and finance. John specialises in sales, marketing and CRM. We believe that gives us the entitlement and the right to give unsolicited business consultancy.
And life coaching for some of the reviewers who really do need our help.
They bloody well do. So, what sector are we poking around in today, John?
We are, and I feel particularly at home.
Yeah.
We're poking around in the nerdery sector. So
famously a sector.
yes,
Nerdery.
yeah, nerdery. Yeah, it's one of the ISO sectors, isn't it?
Okay, so what we're doing, Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, and insulting women online.
Incel.
Yeah. No, actually, there's a woman on the website, as if they work in
Crikey.
tech. So it is the tech support sector.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
And we're doing it in America.
Yeah, of course we are, because it's your episode. So
Do I always do
you
America?
fucking love that place.
I do love America, but that's not why I've done this. Our
Okay.
producer suggested it to me. So that's good.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Not Francois,
Oh.
the other producer that
Okay.
we've programmed.
Yes, lovely.
I don't know why I've given him a gender. He's an AI. They're an AI. I might ask it if it's got a gender later.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's in America.
Yeah.
It's in Arizona, which is a lovely state.
Yeah, in fact, Nick, friend of the pod,
Yeah.
who you always forget,
Yeah.
just come back from Arizona.
Who has? Forgettable Nick. Forgettable Nick.
I nearly answered that. And he had a stunning holiday.
Did he?
Yeah, it looked incredible.
Oh, I love Arizona.
Yeah, I think it's been like a bucket list trip for him and his wife for a little while.
Yeah.
So it was well curated as a
Nice.
trip, and it looked like they had a really good time.
I hope he made it to Bisbee, otherwise he has to go back.
I will ask him. I'm seeing him later.
Nice. This isn't in Bisbee, it's in Tucson.
Tucson, Arizona.
Tucson, Arizona.
Is that not where Breaking Bad was set?
Maybe. Why do you think I don't know?
Because you've never watched it. Fucking hell. I can't. I
got halfway through episode 2 and thought, nah, this ain't for me.
okay.
Which I almost feel ashamed about.
I mean, it is really good. It's not like my top series.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, wow. It is a lot of people's, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It looks like it was filmed there from the bit I can remember of
I'm
the
pretty
series 1
sure
where
it's
it was in
Arizona.
the...
It's definitely Arizona. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's Tucson though.
Looks deserty.
Tucson.
Tucson.
French?
Oh, could be.
Tucson.
Yeah. Or could be Tuscan, as in
Okay.
Italian.
Does it have a?
Tuscon, I
It's
think.
probably more likely to be Native American, isn't it?
I don't know. They didn't keep many of the names of the Aboriginals, did they?
Wrong country.
I know. I think Aborigine means native.
Okay.
Don't try and
Sorry about
press
that.
me on the language. No, it might not. But I do think you.
Okay.
I think Aborigine is
Yeah.
certainly to do in Australia. But
We
I
had
think
them originally.
Adam originally. I think you would describe any native. You could. It's as an
Okay.
adjective. I don't know. Actually, I retract everything I've just said.
Anyway, Tucson.
Tucson, Arizona.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, I know, isn't that sexy?
That
They
was
should be like
sexy.
that there. So we're looking at nerdery. We're looking at IT.
Yeah.
For the first time, I think. No, not the first time. The first episode we did. We showing pants to the
I've tried.
audience?
I think it's just a bit of thigh.
Okay, brill. Excellent. Keep them guessing.
Our opinions are based on reviews which have not been verified.
We don't intend to harm the reputation of any business or individual.
Now, over to this lovely app.
I'll Sharon Stone it in a minute.
Nice. Never seen it.
Fuck off.
But I have seen
You've
that
never
clip.
watched Basic Instinct?
No,
Oh.
You know what? I might have watched a lot of these films in my 20s and been stoned or drunk through them, and therefore
Yeah, I
haven't
feel
seen
like
them.
you must have watched Basic Instinct. Anyway,
I
sorry.
think I've watched that bit, and I don't think I've watched
Yeah,
any more
because
of it.
that bit is famous and
Yeah,
is like
I don't think
widely
I bothered to watch the
replayed.
rest of it.
Okay, fair enough.
And you can't see anything anyway, can you?
Really good opening scene in that film.
Is there?
Yes.
What's the opening scene?
A very sexy murder.
Oh, no, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Because I love sex and death.
It's literally combined sex and death.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh. Is that what the Basic Instinct is?
Maybe.
We're getting too much into Basic Instinct, aren't we? Shall I go back to who we're doing?
It's not a film pod.
We are doing a corporate.
Yeah.
I think we did one with the hotels that you did. That was kind of the first episode, series 1, in fact.
Yeah,
first
it was,
episode.
but we didn't. We talked around a few like larger chains. We've
Yeah.
done some chain businesses.
Okay, well, this is another chain, but a big one. It's Best Buy in America.
Yeah, super famous.
Specifically, their Geek Squad.
And is Best Buy, what's our equivalent to Best Buy here in the UK?
Kind of like, do you remember Maplin's? No, of course you don't. It did all the connectors and electricals and motherboards and joysticks and tape-to-tape
So
decks.
Best Buy is just electronic goods.
Electronic goods, yeah. I'm trying to kind of Curry's and
for,
Maplin's.
but more like for like people who want to build their own PC.
It's
They'll buy
okay.
the
No, it's not
components.
great for that. But
Okay.
they do sell like spare parts.
So
for,
it's like component.
yeah. You
Okay.
could like get fuses and vacuum cleaner bags there as well. Kind of
It's
place.
really thrilling, I'm sure.
I'm really glad that you're so up for it.
Yeah.
Try
Right
and
up my
rein in
street.
your enthusiasm. It is the third episode of today, dear listener. And
Which is around the time I lose interest.
it's so true. But it's Geek Squad bit, and this specifically is the page.
Flipping hell. Okay, I'm more bored already just looking at their
Yeah,
website.
isn't it awful? So it's got
It's like most school jumper colours.
oh my word, the most damning
Isn't it,
corporate
though?
criticism ever. School jumper colours. Yeah. Also, you saw nerds on there, so you've immediately gone into school bully mode.
Yeah, I wasn't an official school bully.
No, but you can do it. You can turn it on.
Yeah, it's a big part of my personality.
I mean, in fairness, Best Buy, just to be clear, your website is fucking dog's dinner.
Yeah,
it's not even as good as that.
It is awful.
But we're looking at a big blue bar across the top with the menu on it, a big search bar. I mean, that's good. And the menu's small. Not the menu, the logo is small. And I love a small logo on a website.
you?
Yeah, because you know where you fucking are. You don't need a big sign. Once you're in the shop, you don't walk past the big sign above the door again.
I think as well, probably a company the size of Best Buy doesn't probably matter. Probably won't make much difference.
No, and also they're struggling financially, and you can tell.
Also, what I have learned is the everyman
Doesn't care.
doesn't even understand.
Right.
You and I will have standards for this sort of thing.
But
So, like, what do you think of Amazon?
I love Amazon.
What, their website?
Yeah. Well, their app, I suppose. I don't use their website, I don't think.
Imagine if you were a developer at Amazon. You'd hate your job.
Would I? Oh, because it's not very...
I think it's awful.
Oh, but
The app's great.
but it does
for
all of the
sure.
thinking for you.
But if actually the UX of their site, it
Yeah.
isn't that good.
Don't you think?
No, it isn't really.
Oh, these are controversial opinions.
Do you not think?
I think it's absolutely the... it's
You
not
think it's the
necessarily the best,
pinnacle?
but it's really good.
No, John.
I mean,
The UX of it's shocking.
Is it?
The app is okay,
Right.
but the way it oh no, the layout of it's horrid. Like once you're in a product
Do you buy much on it?
on Amazon,
Yeah.
everything.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I was just checking that you've
I
bought
buy
stuff.
Everything I buy is off Amazon.
Right.
Like horribly so. Like,
Right, yeah.
It's not good. But
Do you hate yourself for that?
Oh no, other reasons, sure, but not that. Like when I'm absolutely fine with who I am.
Yeah.
I don't hate any part of my personality.
I don't like that I buy so much stuff off of Amazon.
Yeah, I know, but also
I do.
it is a quick route to market for smaller merchants. Like actually, it isn't as
Okay.
bad as you think.
Okay.
We are shoveling more cash. Here's some more cash for your piles of cash for Bezos, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
But it is a route to market for small businesses.
Right.
Like it is a quick one.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Definitely. And like the logistics of it all, you can't say anyone's doing it any better.
No, it's incredible.
Yeah. But when you start scrolling down a product, the layout is terrible.
Right.
I can't
Wow.
believe you don't agree.
You know what? I tell you what, I've got bias about it because I think they've obviously thought this through. So maybe I don't like it, but and I don't know. I'm going to have to test myself now. They've obviously thought this through. It must work the best.
What they've done is done peak logistics, incredible convenience, and you don't question any of the rest of it. That's
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Anyway, Geek Squad's even worse.
Yeah.
I mean, it's awful.
It looks shit.
Just really boring.
Yeah.
And look at them. So I'm scrolling down. That's what the page looks like. It's just a load of links. This is like Amazon in about 2002.
Yeah.
Probably the copyright's up to date. Yeah. So that's good. That's about the only thing I like about it. So that's Geek Squad generally. And then that is
What is Geek Squad?
Geek Squad is like the nerds that you find at Curry's. So they'll fix your
it's
stuff.
the Genius Bar.
Genius Bar, yeah. Yeah, that's going to have a lot better service than this, I suspect. This is their page for the Geek Squad East Tucson. It's got their opening hours and all of that kind of stuff. Tucson. You can scroll down, I guess, and see more things. Yeah.
Still hate it.
Yeah, it's still awful. Part of the Best Buy branding, I suppose.
So what's the premise of Geek Squad? You log a ticket? Or do you go in and chat to them?
You can go in. You can book to have them out.
They come out to your house
Apparently.
to help you. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, let me tell you about them.
Yeah.
Our Geek Squad, registered trademark, agents are your technology expert, ready to help with any issues you can throw at us. So you can go in, you can pull up curbside, you can schedule a service if you go in, and they're part of the delivery machine if you buy technology and it needs to be delivered on behalf of Best Buy. So Geek Squad on East Broadway Boulevard, Tucson, has a average review of 3.4. Hello? Are you still there?
Yeah.
3.4.
That's terrible.
Yeah, good, thank you. Part of your job is to react. We've had quite a lot of cake, and Charlie lost her mind about 20 minutes ago, so I'll just try and coach her through the whole thing. She's gone again. No, she might come back.
That's really low.
Really
I'm not
low.
buying anything from there.
No, there's anybody else. That's why Best Buy's about to go out of business. We've got to do this in
Right.
the next 10 minutes.
Otherwise, it's not relevant.
Otherwise, it's no longer there.
Well, maybe we're about to learn some stuff before they do go out of business about how to stop that from happening.
That's a great point. So,
See how I brought that back?
yeah, brilliant. Absolutely incredible.
You're welcome.
So you've made this relevant to the listener.
Yeah. And to us.
Yeah, and to us. The key elements of all of the reviews at this particular Geek Squad in East Broadway Boulevard, Tucson, the things people often mention in their reviews are name, technician, evening, stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon I would give it 0 stars if I could, type of
Stunning.
stars. Power supply,
Yeah.
information,
Yeah.
charge, motherboard, and you know I'm going to love those ones,
You really are.
price, and computer.
Okay. I would, even if this was 4.8, probably I would expect a similar collection of words.
Yeah.
Based on what they do.
Less mention of the word stars.
Maybe, although I love giving businesses like this 5 stars.
Yeah, maybe. I'm going to give you... there are 2 low reviews to start off. First one is 2 star. Second one is 1 star.
Okay.
Not going to read them out because they haven't left anything
Okay.
other than their names. But because we're in America,
You love the names.
it's worth looking
don't
at the
you?
names.
Yeah.
First name, Valerie Compt.
Ooh, lovely.
Yeah.
I like that.
As in the cheese.
Yeah.
COMTE.
That is one of my favourite cheeses.
Is it?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Good cheese.
Yeah.
Well done, Valerie.
Yeah, well done, Valerie. And I think you're going to enjoy this one as well.
Yeah.
This more for the rhythm of it than the Americanness of the name. Benjamin Bracamont.
Ooh,
That's really nice, isn't it?
I like the alliteration.
Yeah.
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 Benjamin Bracamont.
Benjamin Bracamont. Wonder how they say it in Tucson.
Yeah, what is an Arizonan accent?
I don't know. I'd be my broadly anything.
Where are we? We're on the...
Benjamin Bracamont?
Down the west.
Bracamont.
Bottom west?
Yeah.
Other side of Texas, isn't it?
Yeah, middle.
Between
middle bottom.
Texas and California?
Yes. Yeah. I think it might even border California.
Yeah, it would.
No.
Yeah, it does, because you can drive...
Texas, New Mexico, Arizona.
Is Nevada in between?
Maybe, actually, yeah.
And then
this is
California.
great American knowledge from us.
Yeah.
We've named all of the states in that bit.
Yeah.
Driving across Arizona is fucking marvellous.
I'm going to test you on the states at some point.
Brilliant. And the capitals of the states.
Oh, no, that was dull as
Okay,
dishwater.
Tucson, Arizona, I think.
Okay.
So anyway, Benjamin Bracamont didn't say anything, but did give it one star. James Kang, which I enjoy. I enjoy an onomatopoeic name.
Yeah.
And Kang is certainly that.
Second time we've used that word today.
Yeah, I
Not
only
in this
used
app,
it.
though,
No, but I only used it because you said it earlier.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'd have forgotten it.
Yeah, it's lovely.
This ends well.
Okay.
No wonder Best Buy is about to go out of business. Don't come here and waste your time. I showed up for my appointment for a repair to my phone, and after a woman told me I had to wait an hour for security setting to be changed. With 5 minutes left, another woman says we're closed and I've sent all of the techs home. I will never be dealing with Best Buy again. Amazon forever.
Yeah, nice. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Also, that is appalling.
Yeah. One of the tropes that we have is communicate better.
I think that's come across in every episode, isn't it?
That is not good comms if you're saying...
I've just sent them all home, mate. You might as well go. What? I've been here an hour.
Yeah.
I'd be fuming.
Talking of communication, local guide Matthew Gartrell, Matthew Gartrell, probably, Gartrell. It's not that much of a
You're in
twang.
New Orleans
Gartrell.
with an accent like that.
Yeah, I can only do it with a twang. Unfortunately, I can only do it with a twang. That's the bend in it.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
He says, fuck it, I'm giving him a twang.
I thought he said fuck it. I was like, this is a review and a half.
No. He says, I was scheduled to have a TV delivered between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. The Geek Squad driver called me at 12:09 p.m., showed up at 12:18 p.m. and left at 12:20 p.m. I called in a panic at 12:29 p.m. as I left my garage door open for him to place the TV in. I imagine they would have given me more than a 9-minute notice, waited longer than 2 minutes, or attempted to call me more than once. Then he refused to answer my calls. Needless to say, I borrowed a truck and went and picked it up myself. That's what Matthew Gatriel sounds like. I thought that wasn't bad, actually. A little bit country, but...
It was quite country. Have you listened to S-Town?
No.
The podcast series?
No, of course not. Have you listened to it?
Yeah.
Then I haven't.
Okay. The main character in it sounds exactly like that.
Ah.
Yeah. Very similar accent.
Where's he from?
I don't know.
Brittany in France.
yeah. Norway.
But yeah, these guys said that it would be with him between 12 and 4 p.m.
Yeah.
They called him at 12:09 and were gone by 12:20, and he wasn't in, but he'd left the garage door open, but they didn't give him enough notice to fly back.
I think that's his fault.
Yeah, I think maybe. So, okay, in future, Matthew, maybe just work from home that day.
From 12.
Oh, he might have an outdoor job.
Yeah, or can't work from home. Lots of people can't work from home. But yeah, if your delivery's from 12, be there at 12.
Yeah.
Also, if my delivery window is 12 till 4 and the TV's getting delivered at 9 minutes past 12, stunning.
Yeah.
Happy as fuck with that.
Yeah, maybe, Matthew.
I think that's Matthew's problem.
Cheer the hell up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You entitled POS.
Yeah.
I'm doing this live, obviously, because I haven't researched fully. But I've got.
Fucking hell, that one's long.
Yeah, we're going to drill into this. He's even. I mean, I think you're going to be delighted. He's even got an address in here with a zip code. That's how detailed this is. And I think that tells you how much of a geek he is, which might be why.
I also
I'm going to say
don't know if
he.
you
It looks like a she.
I don't know if you should put that on.
I think you'll find it's fine.
Okay.
Don't you worry your pretty little head about it, darling.
I don't mean you reading it out.
No, it's fine in all the contexts.
Okay.
It'll be fine. And it's from Cassie Folk. I think Cassie might be a lady and I've misgendered them. But anyway, it doesn't matter. There might be a they. I'm going to call them a they from here on in because I'm trying not to be such of a wanker about that stuff. And now I'm saying that, I sound like even more of one.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. You're
Okay.
overthinking it.
Cassie Folk. I'm going to do the voice.
Are you?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Geek Squad can't actually fix computers. All they did is switch out parts to see if there is any change, which resulted in further damages. At first, they told me it was the power supply. I advised that it wasn't that wasn't possible, since the power supply and motherboard had both been replaced after the issue occurred. Then they came back and they said it was the CPU, so I asked them to replace that, which they came back and said it's definitely the power supply. I agreed reluctantly to let them try a new power supply, and they came back and told me, in inverted commas, actually the issue isn't the power supply, it's the motherboard, the CPU, the graphics card, and the RAM. Your computer is unfixable, so we're going to close in the order, and you're going to need to come get it. This is not good for Cassie. When I arrived to pick it up, they gave it back in pieces. My graphics card, which was fine when I dropped it off, smelled like smoke. And the motherboard has been fried.
Shit.
I'm now just out $900 on my gaming PC because I trusted these people who clearly have no idea what they're doing! ! Exclamation point! Update. Take your computer to SWS Computers at 3731 East Speedway Boulevard, Tucson, Arizona, 85716 instead. They not only know how to fix computers, but are nicer and have a much better customer service.
Well, I think that's a great review update.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I'd love that. If I was digging into reviews because I wanted a computer fix and I read that, I'm going straight to that business.
And Cassie Folk has done 3 reviews. The other 2 are 5-star. One of them, unsurprisingly, for our friends at SWS.
Yeah, fair. You would be, or I would be, different for me because I only use a computer for work stuff. If some absolute monkey starts fucking ripping it apart, can't fix it, I go to pick it up and it's in bits, I'd be like, well, now you need to give me a laptop for free.
Yeah, and they've cooked both the most
important parts of
bits.
I mean, luckily that's for gaming. I'm assuming that's not Cassie's job.
No, it sounds like it. She says it's a gaming PC, but she might be editing video on it or something like that.
Yeah, sure.
She doesn't, but we would have mentioned it.
If that's my work computer, fuming.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking fuming. And I do not know what I'm doing with anything like that.
No.
I am in the hands of the people helping me entirely.
Yep.
So for them to keep changing what it was about, fuck it up, essentially stick it in an oven and then give it back to her in bits.
It's absolutely atrocious.
It's really bad, isn't it?
There's so many operational things that have gone wrong there.
Well, yeah,
they're
you're fucking idiots.
And you're fucking hiring for a start.
Yeah.
How are you hiring people that think that's acceptable?
Yeah, that's nuts. To give it back in bits.
And you're in America,
cooked.
The land of extremely good customer service.
I'd be fuming.
I want to talk with you today about the way that you manage your anger, manage your anger, manage your anger, manage your anger, manage your anger. I want to talk with you today about the way that you manage your anger, a seething, passive-aggressive, openly aggressive. Manage your anger. You have a need for counseling. And I want to talk with you today about the way that you manage your anger, a seething, passive-aggressive, openly aggressive. Manage your anger, manage your anger. If you've not already done so, I would encourage you to go beneath and hit that subscribe button. Manage your anger, manage your anger. I know me well enough to know that there's a steady person on the inside. I hope you can learn to think that way. It can be done. It's not easy. It requires self-restraint.
Yeah. Joe Thomas.
Yeah.
4 reviews he's done in his life.
Yeah.
1 star. What a farce. I've been dealing with Best Buy for over 20 years, and for the most part, I've been 100% satisfied. That is until today. I took my high-end computer to the Geek Squad at the Tucson store, located at 6025 East Broadway. That's the one we're looking at.
Yeah.
I talked with a tech named Maureen. Mate, if your tech is called Maureen, I mean, she should be a tailor.
You've mishired.
Yeah. Techs aren't called Maureen.
No.
If you work in IT and you're called Maureen, write in and I'll give you £100 of my own money.
Yeah.
But I need to see your contract. I don't believe you're working in IT.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are a grandmother, right?
Yeah.
If you're Maureen.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much in Arizona. I can't see anybody in Arizona going, have you met baby Maureen?
Baby Maureen's
Baby, it's
dark,
bad. It's
isn't
as bad as baby Anthony from the other episode.
Yeah, although that I've decided now is kind of gangster.
Hey, it's baby Anthony.
Yeah, Tony Soprano.
Yeah, okay.
Another thing you
Yeah.
haven't watched. Carry on.
So anyway, our friend Joe Thomas, 2 first names.
Yeah.
I explained I thought my power supply had failed. Oh, he reckons it's the power supply.
Yeah.
She took my computer to the back room, which sounds like she's going to, and asked me to wait around. Normally you have to pay an extra $100 for that.
Yeah.
She came, good, and talked to me after about 20 minutes. And explained she thought it was the power supply and told me they did not have one in stock. I told her he's already told her that, but that's good. I told her I was not in a hurry and I would leave it there for them to order the part and install it. She advised me she had to charge me $39 to check it more thoroughly. I paid the $39 and left it in their hands. Later that evening, I received a phone call from her stating that the motherboard was bad and the computer wasn't worth fixing, so I should just pick it up. When I picked it up today, the tech read the report and said it needed a power supply, and because they did not have a replacement, they could not fix it. I asked what was true. Does it need a motherboard or a power supply? All he could tell me was that he was not sure. So in effect, I was told that my 1.5-year-old $3,700 computer was not worth fixing, but they'd had no idea if it needed an $80 power supply or a $350 motherboard, but they thought it better for me to buy a new computer. I contacted Dell after returning home and they gave me an estimate from $139 to $369 to repair one or the other or both. Naturally, I'm sending it to them. I will never take anything to the so-called Geek Squad.
I think that's really fucking bad.
Yeah.
Just being as a year old, yeah, it's nearly $4,000. Just
Yeah, it's not worth putting...
well, we've had a look. I probably should get a new one.
Yeah.
These are people. How long ago was that review left?
1 year.
Yeah, I mean, if Best Buy's about to go bust, we know why.
Yeah, yeah.
They have not been doing their fucking jobs properly for a while.
We do have an update.
Do you?
Today I learned it was a power supply failure from Dell and everything else was fine, which is what he went in and said he thought it was.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway.
They didn't even have to do any work.
No.
Here's a new power supply.
Yeah. Make yourself $500 for fitting it or whatever. Maureen outright lied to me. I knew the woman was bad.
She's a bitch, mate.
I have to believe that my computer was never analysed by anyone at the Geek Squad.
Yeah, fair.
And I was cheated out of a $39 checkout fee. The only difference between them and an armed robber is that they did not have a gun. At this point, I'm sure if they did have one, they would have used it on me.
Fucking hell. I mean, I could list a few more differences between Maureen and an armed robber.
Yeah, I don't think she sounds like she's a cheat and a liar.
Sounds lazy.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound like she'd kill you for having a faulty power supply.
Armed robbers don't necessarily murder. They
No.
are separate crimes.
They are. Yeah, you're right. But I mean specifically Maureen.
Yeah, Maureen's a bitch. We decided that.
So, yeah. I've got a couple more.
Yeah,
and then
nice.
before we round up. So, Cheryl Henderson, given only 4 stars as I will probably complete my business tomorrow. Then it'll be 5 stars, I hope.
What?
So she's reviewed them, and then she's saying that she'll complete her business, which I don't know what that's got to do
I don't
with
know what is going on.
it. And then she'll give them 5 stars tomorrow.
What?
You're so cross.
There's no context there.
No.
What the fuck are they on about?
Cheryl, come on. I'm going to look at her other reviews.
Yeah, can you? Because I think Cheryl's a weirdo.
She's made 19 contributions, but none of them are showing up. Oh, she hasn't ever put any other comments.
Oh, just stars.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's barely a fucking comment.
Really strange, isn't it? So, what information do you... What do you think that... If you were in that position, if you were running Geek Squad, they'd called you in, like so many people do, they'd say, Charlie. We're in real trouble here. We need someone to come over and sort
They've
out
got a
operations.
serious issue with either process or staff or both.
Right.
There must be like a list of, like, if they're taking things away to like diagnose issues and replace parts, surely there's like a fixed list of diagnostics you can do.
Yeah.
And maybe that isn't consistent, or the people you've hired don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
Maybe it doesn't matter because Best Buy's so big and they don't care.
Well, they're going out of business, so probably do care eventually.
Yeah, well, but who knows how much fucking money they've made in the meantime.
Yeah.
But I mean, also, it's such a competitive marketplace, and tech is such a huge part of everybody's lives.
Yeah.
Everybody's now.
Yeah.
In different in different ways, that you cannot be getting this stuff wrong.
No.
We rely on it.
Yeah, exactly.
So heavily, and if you're not getting it right, you will go bust.
And even when I'm really nerdy, but when I'm buying new kit, I say to people, well, if I'm buying this, where would you go?
100%.
And if everybody says to you, oh, I went to Best Buy, it was a disaster, you're going to go, I'm going to go Amazon or something like that.
Also, you can sell all the components and parts and pieces of tech without offering this Geek Squad shit.
Yeah.
So, and maybe that's safer.
Yeah.
You don't have any fish fruits? Do you don't have any fish fruits? Do you don't have any fish fruits?
Well, me and my mate Tim, when we ran our web design company, we were really early on, so it was 2000.
Okay.
We set it up. Mm-hmm. And people said, well, I've got a website now, but I don't have any way to connect the office to the internet. So we're like, oh, well, we'll help you out. Put in 2 ISDN lines, so you got super fast internet. And then they'd go, oh, but that doesn't work because I don't have a network. So then we'd put in a network for them. We're like,
nice.
this is great. We're making money on the network, the ISDN, the website. We only went in to do that. And then well, you need email as well. Okay, we'll do email. And then you end up doing IT support, and your turnover rockets, and your customer satisfaction plummets, and your profits plummet, because IT support is hard. You need all of the processes and the people to make it work, and you need to really know which customers you want. You don't want to be doing IT support for everybody.
No,
you want to do. We only do it for offices between 10 and 20 people.
The variables
or whatever
in IT support
horrific.
are insane.
Yeah.
Insane. In fact, I've worked with a couple of as I know you have, IT support businesses.
Yeah.
As they were service providers for businesses I've worked in, and I mean, the stuff I used to have to phone them about to sort out for me.
Yeah.
It takes them ages to work out what it is, and people get so frustrated with them, and you're like, no. There's no like.
Yeah, they can't just diagnose it by what you're saying.
Well, because you've got the physical tech stack, and then you've got what actual systems everybody's using, plus like a varying levels of users in a business. Oh, it's just chaos. There's absolutely no way I'd want to be involved in it.
No, me either. The one I know who's doing really well, who we used to use, shout out to Gildas at Dialer Geek. He's really, because niches make riches, as they say in America. I know, niches make riches, as they say in America. He's really niched.
Yeah.
You've got to be over 20 and less than, I think it's less than 100 maybe.
Yeah,
or maybe it's over 50 and less than 100.
Okay.
And got to be on Microsoft. You've got to have, if you want us and you don't have all of these things, we have to set you up with those things, and it's going to cost you a load. And loads of people, we left him, loads of other people left him. But he's like that. My job is so much easier now, and we've got much happier clients.
And much happier staff.
Yeah, exactly.
Who know how to diagnose problems, who know how to fix things, 100%.
Yeah.
Much easier to hire, much easier to train, much easier to retain.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Works both ways,
Yeah.
for sure. Problem is, there's a fear, isn't there, as a business owner or as a founder or as a board member, that it's like if we do specialise and we keep funneling down who we can work with, are we missing out on all of this other revenue?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, but you're actually missing out on the problems that come with that revenue.
Yeah.
But it's a difficult, and it's deciding at what point you do it and what cuts you make to be able to do that. It's a really difficult
Particularly
thing.
if you're starting up, you've got to do everything to pay the bills. So you end up really widening.
Sure, and
often.
I think you
And then you
can
need to
only
come back
funnel
down.
it down once you've built up cash flow in your business to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Because it's a risk.
Yeah. And then after that, you have to figure out, am I going to do this as part of the same business?
Yeah.
Is it a spin out? Just
Yeah.
a different department?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a really good way to do it.
What, spin out a new biz?
Not a new biz necessarily, but just set up the exact niche you want to do as a specific new department.
Yeah.
And see if that department is sustainable, profitable by itself.
Yeah.
And then if it is, you know it has legs, essentially.
Yeah.
And then you can start to build it out and start, like, you know, telling your existing clients, you either become this kind of business with this tech stack, or I can't work with you.
Yeah.
And here's your 6 months notice kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
That's actually a good way of doing it. I like that.
I obviously heard it from someone else because you know me, I'm not operational. So I think that probably covers IT.
That
Very
is
briefly.
wild, though. Good
Yeah.
old Best Buy. We'll
Yeah.
see you later, Best Buy.
Yeah. Before we come to the star signs.
Is it chapter 10? Is that what they called it in the States?
Chapter 11.
Chapter 11.
Yeah. I reckon they've probably been through it a few times.
Do you
if
reckon?
If they're closing down, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
think. Before we come to Simon Novichok and the horoscopes
Yeah.
for people who work in IT, Linda Johnson's left a review. I don't know whether do you know Linda at all?
No, I don't.
No, okay.
Why'd you ask?
She has very kind eyes.
Okay.
I'm going to show you a picture of her in a minute.
Oh, lovely. All
Which is
right.
unusual. You wouldn't expect to see someone's eyes, would you, on a review of an IT place?
No.
No.
What?
Linda's review is only 1 star,
Right.
which I find
How
disturbing.
long ago?
But, sorry?
How long ago?
A year ago. Mm-hmm. She's left 3 other reviews. I'm just... Talk amongst yourselves a minute because I want to see...
Is Linda mental? Is that what we're going to get to?
We might do. Let me just see. So, come on, Linda. Well, you know what? I'm not going to look up the other reviews. Linda's review of Geek Squad is 1 star.
Yeah.
Love to walk, love dancing.
What?
Love to walk, love dancing.
Yeah, okay.
No punctuation. For the 3rd time, Charlie. Love to walk, love dancing.
Is Linda all right?
She looks happy as Larry.
I feel like...
Those are 3 Lindas, in my opinion.
There's 3 pictures of...
Of old women on holiday, perhaps.
I think Linda thinks this is Tinder. Can I not make these pictures big? Oh, stunning.
She looks really kind. She looks like she's called Maureen.
Is this my Ghost of Christmas Future?
I don't think so. She has got short hair, though, hasn't she?
And I think she might be a bottle blonde. Oh, look at her little coy foot in that one.
Let's have a look at her coy foot. Oh, you flirty little cow, Linda.
Yeah, she is. She is flirty and she is a cow. Size of the thing.
Oh, that's harsh. She's got a thing a card behind her in this photo where she actually looks like a female Benny Hill.
Yeah, definitely Benny Hill. Well, I don't know what's happened there, but Linda's put 3 pictures of herself and put love to walk, love dancing, but only 1 star.
Yeah, I don't think she knows how reviews work. I don't think she knows how
Just
love
think.
works. And certainly no one's swiping right on you and here, Linda.
I think we need to create a bit of a backstory.
Okay,
So
let's bring her up so you can see her.
Yeah, I think she's a widow.
She is widow.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I reckon she's gone into Best Buy to sort out an oversized smartphone with really big font on it.
Really, yeah, like one of those old people phone buttons.
Yeah. And then I'm going to ask you a question in a minute. And then someone served her, not Maureen, someone else, and she's fancied them. And she's trying to work out how she can hook them in.
Right.
And she's then thought, I know, I'll catch their attention with a 1-star review and some naughty pics.
Yeah. Yeah. She's been in there.
How
and
old
she's
do you reckon Linda is?
Oh, that's a tough one. She's somewhere between, I'm going to say mid-60s.
No.
What do you think? Mid-50s?
Go on. Finish your sentence.
Mid-60s and early 80s.
No, mate.
How old do you think she is?
I reckon she's your age.
What? No.
She ain't in her 60s.
She's got good pins, actually.
Oh, I can know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Go to the kinky foot one.
A little playful foot. You're right. It's a koi foot.
It is. She's trying to look sexy.
Yeah, she is.
What the fuck is going on? I need you to find the rest of her reviews now.
Okay, I'm clicking on her.
Yeah.
Linda Johnson. Oh,
They actual reviews.
this is great. Linda Johnson does not give good reviews.
Does she not?
Even though she said that she loves to walk, loves dancing.
Yeah. with
Also
one
loves
star.
to give bad reviews.
Okay.
Okay, now she's gone from she's gone from Geek Squad down there in Tucson all the way up to Utah.
Wow.
Top of Utah.
Old Salt Lake City.
Yeah, so she's gone from the bottom
Home
of
of the
just
Mormons.
beyond Salt Lake
Home of the
City.
Mormons.
Maybe an hour above in Anderson Cove Campground.
Mm.
Linda says, and Linda, thank you for your service, my love. This is one of the worst sites I've ever been on. I would never spend another dime in this place after I'm done out. I know I'm out of here. They've got no running water, no place to take a shower. The route to our senior citizens. I'm 63.
Hey! Go on,
63.
Linda.
Oh, I massively overestimated. You were about right.
No,
Well, you said she was my age.
Yeah, soz.
Sorry, I'm trying to read this fast because she hasn't used any punctuation like the absolute idiot that she is. But let me put some punctuation in. I'm 63 and they don't give a darn what they care. And they don't give a darn what they care and do
Spinning me out.
about anything. My fiance, he's 60. We get treated like garbage, like we ain't worth it. Nothing, never there to help. Hang on, let me do this in a fucking dumb country accent.
Yeah. Do you know what? As soon as you were doing that, I was like, I think this would be
This
easier
would
in
be
an
good.
accent.
Yeah. This is one of the worst sites I've ever been on. I would never spend another dime in this place after this week. I'm done and I'm out of here. They got no running water, no place to take a shower, and the route to our senior citizens, I'm 63, and they don't give a darn about what they care and do. About anything. My fiance, he's 60, we get treated like garbage, and we ain't worth it, and nothing ever there to help you. All there is to collect money and rip you off. If you're smart, you'd not come here and stay away and be smart. Not that much more coherent, but you kind of made a bit more sense.
Fucking hell. This is obviously a campsite, is it? She's pulled
Yeah.
up on her old Winnebago.
Yeah. The response from the owner. Owner response, Clacton. We're truly sorry to hear about your experience, Linda. Your feedback is important to us and we will address your concerns with our team. Thank you for sharing your feedback with us. I don't know how they're going to address her concerns. She just spewed
Fucking
up word
coherent.
salad.
Yeah, right. Word salad.
And then she's also been to Hampton Park apartment homes back down in Tucson.
Okay.
They said they would come back to fix my sliding glass door so it didn't stick no more, but they never did.
Do you think that's where she lives?
Maybe. Linda, thanks for sharing your feedback. We do our best to ensure that all maintenance requests are addressed in a timely manner and apologise for any delays. Your happiness and comfort mean everything to us. So we'd really appreciate it if you contacted our property manager directly at phone number or wendy.hither at wherever it is so that we may look into this order. Wendy Hither.
Okay.
Let me spell Hither for you. Oh,
Yeah.
no, Wendy. Wendy's with an I.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Hither is as in come hither.
Okay. Yeah, so Linda's insane.
Linda's
Or at least
not very well educated, perhaps.
absolutely what I was going to say,
Yeah.
but I was trying to word it differently.
Um,
I'm not sure why, because I've already
you've already
been quite nasty
just been
about the poor woman.
Yeah. mentioned her weight and age. And you don't talk about a lady's age or weight.
Why? I'm a lady,
That's true.
apparently.
I bet Linda wouldn't think so. She doesn't like people with short hair. Although she's got quite short hair herself.
Yeah, she's got short hair.
But she's got a centre parting. Very feminine. Very feminine. She's got lovely bangs, as they'd say over there. And I bet she does. So, like a fucking barn door when the plague's in.
Yeah,
No, bog door when the plague's in. So that's that.
Interesting.
I'm glad we got to delve into the life of Linda.
I'm
who
glad we did as well, because that was bonkers.
also owns a Galaxy A13 5G, because it's printed on all the bottom of all of her photos.
Oh, is it?
Lovely thing. And even, I mean, she's sitting next to some big flower pots as if that's
I
going to
don't
try.
know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. Okay. So let's move on. As you know.
Yeah, let's move on to something more sensical.
Yeah, more sensical. Sensical.
Yeah. Is that not a word?
Sensical.
Is that
It's like the opposite of
testicle.
nonsensical.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's brilliant. That's not a word.
Is it not?
I don't think so. What's the other one like? Yeah, no. It's like more sensible.
Oh no, sensical, like makes more sense.
No. Don't think so. Look it up. Don't speak to Google again. You do that a lot, and Google can't understand your ridiculous West Country accent.
Google, is sensical a word?
Just waiting for the reply.
Yeah, sensical is a word that means sensible.
Fuck off, Google.
Read it, you slag.
That's the AI. I don't believe that. Read it, you slag.
Oxford Dictionary. The answer to the first question is, of course, any obvious...
Huh? Huh? Huh?
The Oxford English Dictionary has citations for sensical from 1797 and 1839. I'm just speaking in Old English, John.
Oh, sorry. I completely forgot. You're always doing that, aren't you?
Yeah.
From about the time of the invention of the omnibus.
I'm Shakespearean.
Allow me to use a made-up word here, because I'll obviously forget to say
Oh, yeah.
astrologer.
Yeah.
We're going to move to hear from our horoscoper.
Simon Novichuk, our horoscoper.
Simon Novichuk, who, tell me, what does he do again?
He provides strategic and spiritual advice for business owners.
That is brilliant. I love that. Mate, that feels like that could be, like we could produce a calendar with rip-off things. And it is, in fact, a rip-off itself.
I've already got merch ideas.
Ah, great.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, and this is what Simon Novichuk says, and I've particularly been firm with him.
Yeah.
Not for the first time. I've had to bring him in hand a few times.
Yeah.
And this time I've said, can you stop the nonsense about houses, Simon?
Oh, thank fuck.
So-
I mean, that is just something I couldn't tolerate it anymore.
I think this will become a lot more understandable and probably make you a bit more of a believer.
I don't know which episode it was where I kept asking, what does he mean about the house?
Neither do I. It feels like a long time ago now, but it was only Wednesday.
It was 2 days ago.
Stop touching the mic.
Sorry, but can you bring yours in closer now?
Yeah, but I'm not just going to do it to reflect your body language, although I do that all the time. Okay, I'm bringing it in closer because this week Simon has said that, oh, brilliant. I've asked him to do one thing, and he's gone above and beyond, Charlie. He reckons that Aquarius is the best star sign to run whatever it is that we're reviewing. Can you remember what we were reviewing? Oh,
Tech
a geek
support,
place. Yeah,
yeah.
tech support. Be interesting to know what, if you run an IT firm, if you're an Aquarius, because Aquarians are tech savvy and innovative. And do you know why they're tech savvy and innovative?
Because they're all born within a 3-week period of each other.
More than that,
Yeah.
they're ruled by Uranus. Excellent work, Simon. Thanks, mate. They're forward-thinking leaders, and they're team-oriented, and that's exactly what you want from someone who...
Every IT person I've met isn't team-oriented. They can barely make eye contact.
No, but this is the perfect one, and Simon knows best because he's a horoscoper.
Yeah.
Horoscoper. Aquarius. This week, your ruling planet, Uranus, pushes you towards more bold moves and fresh ideas. It's time to embrace changes that might feel risky, but have the potential to transform your business. Mercury boosts your communication skills, making this the perfect moment to share your vision and collaborate with new pastors. Collaborate with new partners. Trust your instincts and lean into your unique approach. Your creativity and innovation are at an all-time high. Remember, don't follow trends, create them. You're here to lead the way.
Oh, I like the sign off on that. That got quite powerful.
Yeah, powerful Robbins energy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, thank you, Simon. And hopefully that's given you a steer as to what you could do this week if you're an Aquarius and are ruled by Uranus.
Yeah, lovely. You're quite heavily ruled by Uranus, aren't you?
Oh, good grief, I'm a slave to it. Anytime it's moving through me third house. God, bloody hell, I'm dabbing at it with a wet cloth half the time.
Fucking hell.
Oh, dear. I haven't dabbed at it with a wet cloth since the incident in France, about which we speak no longer. If you've enjoyed this, and particularly if you've enjoyed the thumping noise when Charlie touches a fucking microphone boom, which I'm going to have to edit the fuck out again, then please subscribe and leave us a review like
Farmer
Matt 72,
Yeah.
who we'll tell you more about
We'll have already told you about
previously. Because that's how time works.
We've lost it again. Yeah, but if you could subscribe, if you've liked us on one platform, go fucking follow us and like us on another. Just do us some favours, guys.
Yeah. And
we'll
please
keep
tell your friends.
spewing this nonsense out.
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah, and if we continue to spew it at this volume, like giving out this level of content, and it's just you 50 or 60 people listening, your little heads are going to fill up with it.
Yeah,
we
you
need
need to share it.
more stuff so that people's heads aren't so full of it and they can continue to do their day-to-day jobs.
Yeah, absolutely. Leave some comments or like a proper review. If you listen on Apple Podcasts, if you could write us a review, we'd absolutely fucking love that.
Yeah, like Farmer Matt 72.
Yeah.
Big up Farmer Matt.
Big up Farmer Matt.
Big up anybody who works in agriculture, I think.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Fair.
Yeah, including vets. I'm including vets in that.
Are you? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, why not?
But unless you're a landowner. If you're a landowner, you can kiss me arse.
Okay.
If you're a tenant farmer, we love you. Unless you're
Okay.
Farmer Matt, in which case we love you too.
Yeah, all right.
If you're a landowner, Farmer Matt, you can probably afford to sponsor the podcast.
Yeah, also, if you want any products, company names, shouting out on this,
Yeah,
hit us up.
yeah. Because we love Google phones, Apple products.
Yeah.
I like all ice cream.
I like Nike trainers. I like Converse trainers.
Yeah.
What else do I like, John?
Most jewellery.
Oh, I like silver stuff. I'm like a magpie for silver things.
Yeah.
Big tacky earrings. Want to send me some big tacky earrings? Love that. I'll wear them on the pod.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll work for porn subscriptions. I won't, obviously. I've got more. It's been a pleasure to be in your company, in your ears.
Yeah, it has been. It's been wonderful.
Oh, and in your face if you're watching on Spotify or
Please
YouTube.
watch. I do think you should watch.
Yeah, because these last 2 episodes, you might have got a glimpse of Charlie's.
Also, we're gorgeous people.
That is true. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous people. Bye. Thanks once again for being part of our weird little community. We really appreciate it. We'd really appreciate it too if you gave us a like and a subscribe and hit the bell, told your friends all about it, but only the weirdos. Hey, while we're having this little chat, I'd like you to remember that hard decisions often hurt, but they also heal. Trust that the courage it takes to make them will lead you to a better place. You got this. Go get 'em, champ.